Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set up. Go track. 79.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 60.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 10 yards on the hookup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. From the right side and corralled by Field. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a handoff, Jones, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They run it once more with Jones. The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. They call that on the former second-rounder, Brian O'Neill. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. eventually get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 30-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 35 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. That is caught for 3. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Second down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First down. First and goal.
Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Gain of 15. 1st down, Falcons.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get that to Kadero Hodge. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Ball
second
right
and
on
2.
the 50-yard line.
50-yard
Here's second down and 2. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Atlanta.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's second down.
Andrew Van Ginkel. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Third and long. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A run with the fullback hand. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third and 2. Here we go.
60 by 6.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
He works free, right side. Still going. And he's going to score. He takes it back on the punt return. 88 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Vikings 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Go! Viking 18.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Let's go. Get him.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on the field, there's no mistaking who it is.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39.
On the kick, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis
35-yard line.
after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
60 Eagle.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's made by Thielen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 by go.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And he out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Minnesota. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
60 Bison, go!
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
They're running here with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. You're going to go play action with Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This is Jones. He will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
15-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
A gain of 9 yards.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Atlanta.
That's another Falcons 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Vikings 27.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. and 10. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
On first down, it's Robinson. He's got room at the 30. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
He'll try the left side with Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. On the run, Jones begins this fourth quarter. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Brings up second and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, it's Robinson. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. He's to the 45. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
To the right side and corralled by Felix. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
A gain there of 15. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try?
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Hayden Ellis.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
3rd and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Falcons send their punting unit out. About that. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and While some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.